Can I close it again? Whoa, have I broken it? I want to see if I can get out with the door open. Oh, god damn. I did. Hope I don't want to go back in there because I've just probably soft locked myself. How do you leave notes? Oh, typewriters. Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need someone to talk to me, please, please. Trying to speak. May, June 2009. Porn stars die
Okay,
too.
this one is tough. It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Spin its own wheels? Alright, let's crack on. In a nightclub.
See, like, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Okay. What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? How about a TV with surround sound? A refrigerator? Put a giant hole in the ground. Put a giant hole in the ground. That's not what I chose. Okay, what about along the wall? Let's put a huge picture of a horse. I'd really like a washing machine. 10 stoves along the wall. Giant picture of a horse. Alright, thanks for giving me the option and then not actually. I think we should light up the room somehow. A skylight, full ceiling window, I think 10 by 10. We'll put a Tesla coil in each corner. Sure. Lovely. And a table you need. Who are you? What are you doing? I'm pretty sure none of the choices are making a difference. Tables were invented in 1930. Sure. Beautiful. Oh, oh. Oh.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Sure. My mouth stopped.
So, okay,
gotcha.
he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. No. Sure. This guide will enable you to escape the room and any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully and take time to remember what they say. First, click on this table. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click and turn it slightly. Now turn the floor lamps in this room off and then back on. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little bit. Finally touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Okay, is this like a memory game? Hope so. Do I remember it? Ah,
And
shit.
of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
Ah, lucky he told me.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
I'm so scared. Well, I'm so lost now. Oh, okay. What is that? Phone booth? Sofa. It is a phone booth. Hey, hello, who is this? Hey, it's me, I'm you from after you escaped the prison. Sure. You're me? So, you were trapped in a prison too? Yep. I was in the future maze. Yep. I was in the escape room tutorial. Yep. I was in the reverse prison.
Share what's on his mind and to get some good advice from someone who knows.
That's where I am now.
But the irony is that even in this
Oh,
scenario,
I'm so glad
you're
to
still
know
talking to yourself.
that I get
All of these games
out
so
eventually.
far are Coda
What's it like to
talking
escape?
himself.
That's strange. But in a way, I kind of miss being in prison. Why? Was there anything about it that you felt good about? Being here sucks. True, maybe I only like things once I don't have them anymore. It was comfortable, I knew its limits, I knew my place. But don't you feel excited about getting out? The promise of freedom? Yeah, I like that. Excited? It's the only thing that matters to me. It's the only thing keeping me going. Exactly. You have something to care about, something to look forward to. You won't always have something that you care about as much as this. Just being with the enthusiasm for a bit, let it ooze into your flesh. I picked 2. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped in? Yes, I did get a call. That's how I escaped. No, I think I'm the first person to call back. I'm gonna say that. What did they tell you? What did you have to do to get out? All they told me was to be sincere. They asked me how I felt about being in prison. They just talked to me for a while. Yeah, they just talked to me for a while. What? That freed you? How does that work? Freed my mind, man. Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just talk to me. It will make sense. I'm gonna say, just talk to me. Okay, I can talk. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I'll be here for as long as you need. It's cute.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
August 2009.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself? To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the 2 doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Okay. Clean. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as heck that you showed up. I thought I might have to clean this entire house by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows
You'll notice that
lonesome
the
hands
quality of
make
the art is
lousy
a step up
homes.
from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on.
Cool, everyone can
Here
see.
on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Don't worry about me. A place like this nice, I'm glad to stay here all night. Well, now you might just be getting a little ahead of yourself, no? Why don't we start by cleaning and then you can decide whether you could do it all night. I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Sure. Much nicer table than I want to see. Now, please return to the bedroom and make the beds. Oh, okay. That's the bathroom. Beautiful. While you're in there, would you mind straighten the rug a bit? All these little details matter. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How'd you end up in this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. A friend dragged me along at a time I was particularly desperate for cash. Turns out I've never felt so good doing something for money in my whole life. Never did I like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't already to face. Oh, speaking of demons, someone put the couch all in a mess. Would you help me straighten up these pillows? Someone spilled a drink on the couch. Maybe mop up as long as you're over there. I feel so compelled, incredibly cheesy person right now. Make it especially cheesy. No. Oh, okay. No, it's so stupid. Sorry, never mind. Hey, could you wash the dishes? Why don't you come do that? Last time I checked, the tub needed cleaning. How about you scrub that down as best as you can? Perfect. We're all just human. No need to be perfect. We're all just human. If so, would you put them back on the shelf? Oh, the books are scattered. Can you put them back on the shelf? Where are the books? Books. Gorgeous. Well then, how about you come clear the dishes off
After
the
the
tub?
intense set of prison games,
Oh,
this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have absolutely got to own it. Otherwise, it owns you. So why don't you be the task or handful and leave the future
I know that
chores
Coda
to
really
future
liked
you?
this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time, just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Earlier when I said I had some a really cheesy thought. I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you, hey? Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. I get it, that's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Yeah, you're right, that's pretty cheesy, but there's a lot of truth in it. Anyway, so, housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books, why don't you clean up the books? Sure.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
Question.
But, of course,
Do you enjoy
it
this?
can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Oh, lamppost.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it. This one gets a bit goofy.
Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to be perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you into that person. Perfect is within your grasp. And the question is not how do we do it, but how do we do it effortlessly? This is easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. Being perfect is effortless. This is the key.
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? On the way to work, I told an elderly person to start contributing to society. Kids should not follow their dreams. I still love you. It's just that man. Why are they different? That's so funny. Sick. Ha ha ha, just kidding. What if I'm not a good teacher? It's coming for you. It's going to destroy you. Everyone run!
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
Yeah.
I think about this game a lot these days.
Me. Oh, we got the
This one
couches
took a
back.
lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
This does feel like superliminal. I wonder who made superliminal. Goddamn. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, places. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you start out leaning against the wall. Good, stay right there. The woman across the room in the chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Hello. Hello? That's it? That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her being a human being. Do it again. I'm super scared right now. I like you. Here are all of my hopes and dreams. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better of a setting. There was a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. Ooh. Ooh. I want to find two that are close enough to bounce me indefinitely. Ooh, I got 3. Ooh. Come on. Sorry. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I bet you've learnt to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you've had to make? Happy. I bet you've had to lean into the pain. You're messing it up again. You'll freak her out. The conversations get that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important it was for me? I'll give you another shot. I want to try something. Give her a lap dance. Oh, shit. Try stepping back off the stage. I finished the game. Whoa. I got no clue what's going on, man. Oh, we're back in prison. Okay, yes.
The game
now
ends
this
with
is
this
working.
eerie premonition of what's
what I
going to
like.
happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with his person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
June 2010. Mobius strip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. Okay. I can't see what's happening. Do I trust it? Ah, the SS Whisper. I am blind. Oh shit.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Okay.
And there is a solution, by the way.
Please talk to me. Please tell me how to. We got this. I can't see anything. What's going on? Truth. The only way to stop is being honest. I'm bursting with creativity. I can't keep making this. My work is always fun. No, that isn't truthful. Shit. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. Okay. I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of ideas. It's draining
First
me.
off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him.
I
Not
haven't
like he's having
been
trouble
honest.
iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
We're going to be okay.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
December 2010. Hello. Where am I? What is this? Where did this island come from? How do I get out of here? Hello, is anyone there? Whoa. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I've talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. I am completely out of ideas. When I try to create, I feel empty. I have nothing left to give to my work. What happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me. To start it again. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. What? You're going to have to take me to it. I need to see it to know why it stopped.
If the last game featured Coda talking
It
explicitly
started
about
by
his
a difficult
frustrations,
puzzle.
this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet still he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore.
Come along, I'll show it to
Why?
you.
What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Now you have to open the first door. Now you press it. Now you close the first door. Alright, what's next? Now just close the first door. Now just open the first door. Now press the switch in here. Ha! That was so
You
simple.
can't talk yourself
I
out
can't
of
believe I never
loneliness.
solved this before.
It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.